I don't know how every time Apple manages to make any new innovation sound as if it's made for Apple. So is it only me here who thinks that Apple Intelligence sounds much better than artificial intelligence? It's like when I heard Apple Intelligence for the first time, it just sounds like it's made something for humans, and artificial intelligence on the other hand just sounds like it's made for robots. And I already know this is going to be controversial. Finally, in 2024, Apple decides to dip their hands in new AI technologies openly and announce several new features that will elevate the whole experience of using iOS, macOS, and iPadOS. And let's not forget the new AI Siri. In their announcement of AI, these are the key features of what Apple Intelligence will be capable of doing. So let's start with the new AI writing tool. With this new tool, now you have ability to rephrase your email accordingly depending on who you're sending it to, or it could also proofread your writing and concise the main points in straightforward language. Second one is the custom emoji creator. With this feature, you can now feed text prompts to Apple Intelligence that will create your own custom emojis that you always wanted. And since it also has access to your local photo library, it can now understand who is who, and you can also feed their image to create a custom AI version of them as an emoji. Now the third feature is Image Playground. This is where you can feed the prompts to generate an image that can also have a different rendering styles such as animation, sketch, or illustrative, which you can also directly use in Messages app once the image is being generated. And not just that, you can also use this Image Playground in a Notes app where if you circle around the rough sketch of anything that you have drawn, then AI will create an image for you based on your rough sketch. Next one is the ability to edit your photos directly in Photos app, where you might want to remove any kind of distraction that you had in a picture that you took, where all you have to do now is just circle around that part of the image. Then AI will remove that part of the image and regenerate that patch according to the image that you have chosen. Now, if you have been enjoying this video so far, then do not hesitate to hit that subscribe button because it helps. Next in the list is all the new AI features that are coming to Siri, which makes Siri faster, smarter. In iOS 18, Siri will now have a whole new look where when it's triggered, it will show you colorful edges around your iPhone. It's going to respond to you in much more natural human way of talking and thinking, where even if you take a long pause or if you make a mistake in a sentence and quickly say what you actually meant, where it's going to still understand you what you're trying to say and give you a relevant answers. And since it has AI, it also remembers your last request, so you can still ask a follow-up question or give a follow-up instruction and it will still do that task properly. Apple also mentioned about personal context, where AI will know certain people in your contacts and react to your instructions accordingly without you having to be super specific or anything. So let's say if you want to set a reminder to call your mom, Siri AI will know who is the mom in your contact and will be able to set that reminder for you. And if you're in a public where you're not comfortable to say anything to Siri, you can also double tap at the bottom of the lock screen and you'll be able to type it out instead of voice. Now if you have any kind of complex request for AI, then Siri will hand over that request to ChatGPT only if you allow it. And whenever you do that, it's going to ask for your permissions if you want to share that text prompt to ChatGPT or not. So things like fully detailed recipes, or if you want to write a whole story, or if you want any kind of suggestions through an image, those kind of tasks will require cloud-based servers. And ChatGPT will also be free for all the users. And if you are a paid subscriber of ChatGPT, then you can still use all those premium features that you have been paying inside new iOS 18. Next in the list is the Memory Movie, where it has now ability to recognize people in the picture and create a customized movie based on your prompts, and also makes it easy to find people based on their names and what they are wearing in the photo. So you could just quickly ask AI if you want to find a certain picture, you can just say their name and the color of their outfit and AI will find that photo for you in the gallery. And finally, the most important feature, privacy with AI integration. In the event, Apple says that all the AI requests that we put in will prioritize the on-device intelligence first before it gets to the cloud-based servers. And they will only go to the larger model if the request requires more power and information. And to make sure that all the information that we put in all these text prompts doesn't get misused, they introduced this new concept which they call private cloud compute, where they do not store any information or AI requests that you have been asking, and it will also have an ability to verify if it's being used by any other companies or not. This would be really interesting to see how everything works, because when Apple introduced their not allow apps to track feature, it definitely bothered a lot of companies where they were not able to get our data to use for any kind of advertisement or to sell it, and we could definitely see frustrations in all of those companies. So I really want to see how this plays out. So this was a really quick rundown of all the new AI features that are coming in iOS 18, macOS, and iPadOS coming this fall. And Apple also mentioned at the end that they will be integrating new AI models in later future. So what do you think about Apple Intelligence? Are you digging it or not? Let me know in the comments down below. Until then, see you in the next one. Peace.